Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and in today's video, we are going to be going over my Cardano price prediction because you have probably seen over the last 24 hours, Cardano has rallied 20-odd% from $1.50 all the way up to where it sits right now at $1.76. Can Cardano continue this rally, or is Cardano about to go through a massive flash crash? We're going to talk about all of that and more in today's video. Before we get started though, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing. But without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Guys, I like to use the analogy that Cardano is like that weird kid in school. And, you all go off and start doing something, and Cardano's like, whoa, wait a minute, I want to come, I want to do that too. But that's what we're seeing right now. Bitcoin and Ethereum are 25% retraced from their all-time high. Cardano was 40% retraced from its all-time high. Until last night, when it decided, I want to do that too, and it came along with a squeaker voice, and it decided, we're going to go into a big rally. That's what we're seeing right now. Let's take a look really quickly. Over on Bitcoin, how far are we from all-time high? Well, from all-time high down to where we are right now, we're retraced 27% roughly, if you measure it exactly. Over on Ethereum, we're retraced roughly 26%. Cardano, up until yesterday, was retraced 40%. And then it did the little thing and it said, oh, wait a second, I want to come too. And now it's sitting at negative 27%. Right now, and I'm stealing this TA from Tim, by the way. He talked about this in the morning show, so make sure you go back and watch that if you haven't already. What we're seeing right now is a relay race between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. They're taking the lead one at a time. Bitcoin kicked this off, then Ethereum started leading it. Now Cardano's the one moonshotting. I think all three of them, we call these the big three here on the channel, are doing very well, and I think they're going to continue doing very well. But the question now is, can Cardano sustain this massive breakout that started yesterday around 4 o'clock Eastern? Well, let's talk about that. $1.50 was the resistance level at play, and it was a major one. If we take a look on the history of Cardano here, we saw many tests at $1.50. The reason being is that it's a big even. We talk about big evens over in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. In fact, it's in a video right over here. We talk about that because they're very important, and you generally will see big even numbers like $1, $1.50, $1.75, $2, or in Bitcoin's case, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 40, 50, 55,000. Those big, nice, even, whole, sexy numbers tend to be the place where the market will hit support or resistance. $1.50 is a good example of that on Cardano. If we look here, we had a test on it here on the 26th of February. We had a test on it here on the 18th of March, and here on the 15th of April, tax day. Then we also had a level of resistance testing it here on the 5th of July. We also had quite a bit of trading around it here in this region between mid-May and mid-June. We saw many tests down there. $1.50 was a major level of resistance that we just broke out of because Cardano wanted to catch up. Cardano was getting left behind, and Cardano wasn't having any of it. Cardano is trading at $1.75 now. Its all-time high is $2.50. Is it about to go back there, or is it going to bear? Is it going to go into a bear trend and correct? Here's the deal. Whenever you see a massive rally like this, almost all the time, you are going to see something called a flag. What that essentially is just sideways trading. You're either going to see a flag or a pennant. A pennant looks like this, a flag looks like this, but they're basically both the same thing. A pennant's a triangle, a flag's a rectangle. If you've ever heard those two and you're wondering what the difference is, that's the only difference. We're expecting to see either a flag like this or a pennant like this, but one of them is likely to occur up here. After that happens in the next 8 hours or so, and by the way, half of this will probably be done by the time we record this, by the time this video goes out, we're either going to see a break to the upside here or a break to the downside here. I doubt we're going to see a lot of sideways trading here. There is so much momentum in this space right now for Cardano. The question is, which one do we go for? Well, first of all, let's look at Lux Algo, because as you guys know, I love Lux Algo. It is one of my top indicators. You got to get it. It called this entire rally. I mean, look at this, guys. There's a reason I promote this on the channel. I didn't pre-analyze this. I didn't set this up so that we'd have a buy signal down here. It's just a great indicator, and you should get it. Links in the description box down below. But Lux Algo is saying that we are very bullish. Obviously, the question is that going to reverse? There's a good chance that it will reverse if we start trading sideways here. Also, keep this in mind. The TD sequential is massively overextended on the hourly chart. I believe it's overextended on the 4-hourly chart. No, but we're only one candlestick away, and it is massively overextended on the daily chart. In fact, we hit a 9 flash on the 30th of July. Cardano right now is in a very similar position, in a very similar boat that Ethereum is in. In fact, it's in the exact same boat. It just got behind and decided, oh, I'm going to run and catch up. Ethereum rallied far too quickly. Cardano rallied far too quickly, but it didn't rally at quite the same angle and velocity that Ethereum did, so it caught up. Both of these markets are massively overextended. Both of them need correction. So here's the problem, and this is the problem that I run into as an analyst and a YouTuber all the time. We have the pumpamentals saying moonshot, and we have the technical saying we are due for a correction. Which one do we listen to? This is a classic problem in cryptocurrency technical analysis specifically because there's so much freaking hype in this market. Do we listen to the hype or do we listen to the technicals? Because they will disagree sometimes. And that's good because you want to get multiple different perspectives on what the market's going to do. In this case, guys, I think Cardano needs a correction. Frankly, I think it needs a correction down to $1.65 or $1.70, but I have been known to be too conservative in times like these, and there is a strong likelihood that Cardano and Ethereum and Bitcoin, all three of them, could go into a massive rally. I think what Cardano does here is going to be dictated by what Bitcoin and Ethereum do. We talked about both of them in this morning's show, so make sure you go back and watch that if you are interested. Cardano is a follower at the moment. It is not a market leader. Ethereum is 20 or 30% of the time the leader. Bitcoin is the leader the rest of the time. Sometimes DeFi and the altcoin space as a whole is the leader. Cardano is not a market leader. It is a market follower. It is following Bitcoin and Ethereum. So a lot of what Ethereum does here, a lot of what Cardano does here as far as following the technicals or following the fundamentals, following the hype is concerned, whether it goes up on the hype or down on the technicals, is actually probably not going to be dictated by Cardano's chart itself, which is why I haven't shown you a ton of technical indicators. It's probably going to be dictated by what Bitcoin and Ethereum do, because Bitcoin and Ethereum are in the exact same predicament. Do they rally? Do they not? It's a question. I think they need correction, but I'd love to hear your opinion in the comment section down below. Personally, I am predicting that Cardano is going to pull back to $1.65 to $1.70, and from there in the next few months, I think it'll go back to all-time high in the same way I think the rest of the crypto space will. But for right now, I think we're going to go through a correction. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more. Right now, the technicals are very difficult to read because there's so much going on, and there's so much hype in the space that can muddy the waters, but this is what we have to deal with as technical analysts. Things are not always going to be crystal clear and easy, but I think the better and safer bet right now is to bet on the technicals. They've been ignored for far too long. The crypto market has rallied far too fast, and yes, it can continue, but how long can it continue, and what risk are you taking if you're entering a long position right now? I would personally not be trading this market, bullish, bearish, long, short. I would stay out of this until things calm down a little bit and we have a better perspective on what happens next. Not only do I think Cardano would correct from here, but I also think right now is a very dangerous time to be trading the market when we have so much uncertainty in the technicals and the fundamentals. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to sign up for Lux Algo down below if you haven't already, and sign up for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. You need to know technical analysis if you want to be a proficient cryptocurrency trader and investor, and you can do so with the academy that we've been running for 3 years, where we've taught 5,000 people how to profit in crypto markets. You can sign up with the link in the description box down below. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.